want to share with you a technique that I stumbled on perhaps 25 years ago that is a very powerful technique for having a great relationship with yourself, especially when there's a problem. And the problem that I was dealing with at the time was I was depressed. I don't think I was clinically depressed, but for almost 2 months I had just been getting by, and all I wanted to do was sleep and eat and watch TV, and everything else seemed overwhelming and burdensome. So I was lying in my bed at 2:30 in the afternoon and feeling pretty scared about what if this just continues and continues. So I prayed to God to show me something that I was willing to do that could help me through this. And just out of an intuition, I started making nonsensical, extemporaneous sounds. And just taking whatever I was feeling and expressing that out in these nonsensical, extemporaneous sounds. Now, how one person sounds, how another person sounds is going to be different. But just to give you an idea, say I'm going to pretend like I'm depressed now. And if I was depressed now and I was doing this typically is the sort of thing you want to do by yourself. It might sound like this. It's sort of crazy, right? So I ended up doing that for 3 hours straight. And at the end of the 3 hours, I was on cloud 9. Circumstances in my life were exactly the same, but instead of a sense of overwhelm and burden, it's like the windshield of my mind had been cleared and cleaned, and just life was great again. So I said, well, sure, I've got a lot to do, but let's do this today and put the rest off to tomorrow, And I call this technique Enchanting. And I've since shared this with hundreds of people, and everyone who's been willing to try it. It's actually a little bit of choice of courage for most people to try it. Have reported really dramatic and helpful results. You can't do it, just a few minutes is not going to make much difference. Probably minimum 30 minutes, or just keep doing it until you feel great, is a general formula for it. And you can do it in your car, when you're driving. You can find a private place in your home to do it. But whenever you're feeling some tension or some anxiety, depression, anything like that, it's a great technique. Now I want to give you a quick idea of why I think this works. The happiest people on earth are young children, right? And if you'll notice young children, especially under the age of 5 or 6, whenever they feel something, they just express it out. Whether it's happiness, sadness, anger, fear, whatever it is, they just express. There's no censorship. Whereas we adults, we're like walking censorship machines. So this technique sort of bypasses that. We're not going to go back to being a child like that, but we can use this technique that I think is one of the very important things that keep young children happy and keep young children energetic. We can use this technique to free up our life and get our heart young again. Thank you.